Vamos a hablar del mejor deporte del mundo.
We're gonna call that the Hideki effect.
Gotta roast you out right quick before I let you go.
A cada puerco le llega esa noche buena. Dame el examen que no se está comiendo.
Amores que matan. Can.
Shaky, to say the least.
Lo que le dieron fue una falsa.
Yo espero que estés preparado para eso.
Playoffs? We talking about playoffs? Yeah, we talk about playoffs.
Call Sport Podcast. Call Sport Podcast.
Vamos a hablar del mejor deporte del mundo.
We're gonna call that the Hideki effect.
Gotta roast you out right quick before I let you go.
A cada puerco le llega esa noche buena. Dame el examen que no se está comiendo.
Amores que matan. Can.
Shaky, to say the least.
Lo que le dieron fue una falsa.
Yo espero que estés preparado para eso.
Playoffs? We talking about playoffs? Yeah, we talk about playoffs.
Call Sport Podcast. Call Sport Podcast.
Arrancando duro nuestro programa.
Aquí esto para mí no es sorpresa.
Cosas nefastas que le pasan al boxeo que no queremos que pasen.
Out of the gate.
Boston gana en 5.
Siempre las buenas historias siempre están.
On Golf 101, we call golf.
Breaking news. Matemáticas básicas. 1 más 1 es 2.
Killing it.
Quizás un reloj roto, tú sabes, está bien 2 veces al día.
So McElroy, he's definitely gonna make moves. Clark has to stay on that.
El atrevido es usted que está retando.
Para la pintura no van a hacer mucho party, pero dicen desde ya.
Un rellenazo para Cody lucir bien.
PGA has not lost the competitive side.
Call Sport Podcast.
Thank you for joining We Call Sport Podcast. My name is Nola Boy, founder of We Call Sports, which our goal is to analyze each sport and share our personal opinions. We will be taking questions and comments of you, our viewers, during the live events. This brings me to my next question. So what sports do you guys cover? Too easy. Currently, we have 2 English programs. First one is We Call Golf on Mondays. Second one is We Call Football on Wednesdays, where Miguel and I will be covering the latest and greatest on the world of golf and football. We also have 2 Spanish programs. On Thursday, we have the main program, We Call Sports Podcast, with John D, G.I. Josh, and myself talking MLB, NBA, Thursday Night Football, boxing, and more. And on Saturday, we have G.I. Josh, John Yen, and Hush X talking wrestling on We Call Wrestling. Hope you enjoy this program. Hit that like button, subscribe, and share to bring you more content. And remember, we don't talk about it, we be about it. Let's go! We are here. Let's go! Let's go! What's my boy Penix Jr. in the house, boy? Let's go! Let's go! Hey!
Relax.
My bad.
It was just the Giants.
I gotta be out there, celebrate all this. I'm out here, like a little kid with a new toy. It's just Christmas. It's Christmas. It's Christmas all the way around. It's Christmas all the way around. Hey, listen up. Before we go and do the intros, I just want to put out there a happy holidays for everybody. Hope everybody has been going through it or passing it great with their family members. Please do not, if you drink, don't drive. And if you're gonna drive, please don't drink. All right. If you're the DD, don't drink. Okay. All right, please. You will have better days. You will have your chance to actually go out there and drink. All right. So enjoy your time. Enjoy everything. Please. Holidays, be safe. Don't go out there and take your gun and start, shooting to the air. Ain't nobody in there. They ain't gonna reach nobody. Well, and remember, whatever goes up must come down. You probably hit somebody innocent. All right. So please be safe. Enjoy it. And man, this year went too fast. Hush. This year for me went too fast. It just went too fast, man. But as always, with me, my boy Hush X. Hush X, what's up, man? What you got? What you got going on today, man?
Nothing much. Just coming off a 9-hour shift of work, so I'm excited to finally be off.
Relaxing now.
Yeah, relaxing. Just talking about one of the sports that I'm more passionate about, that I love. For all who don't know, I would say football is tied with number 1 for my favorite sports with NBA.
Okay.
My NBA is my favorite sports. Although this season I've been bored out of my mind watching the NBA, so
We all been bored.
Yeah,
We all been bored.
it's been rough, bro.
It's been crazy. The NBA has just been crazy.
No,
And still and you got LeBron saying that Christmas is NBA. Nah, bro. No.
the Christmas games were
They
not
got 80,
bad, but
they got
no.
84 Ks or something of views. I guarantee whenever the NFL puts out the viewers or that day, they're gonna kill them. 100, probably 1 million guarantee. 1 million guarantee.
Yeah, he needs to understand. The NBA in Christmas is entertainment. The NFL in Christmas is tradition.
Yep. It's tradition. It's tradition on Christmas, on Thanksgiving. It's a must. It's a must.
It is a must.
Hey, just want to give a quick shout out to the mother-in-law. To the mother-in-law. You know, we gotta represent. You know, she already knows what we got going on. All right. Hey, today, ladies and gentlemen, today you can see what I'm drinking. So you have the privilege today. There's no red cup. The hashtag red cup today is not in there.
No,
okay?
no anyone.
No.
No anyone with the red cup.
No.
Okay.
I just wanted to out there and take my little junior. This is my junior out. All right. So
also disclaimer, guys, don't get excited. I'm not an Eagles fan. This just happened to be an NFL related jacket. I live from Puerto Rico, so there is not a lot of NFL wear here. So it slim pickings. So sorry, I am a Lions fan. Lions to the end.
I can go so many ways on this one, but I'm gonna leave you alone. We're not gonna we live. We talk about this off camera. Like we actually did. We actually did. See, we actually did. So hey, Hush, I got a couple questions about the NFL and what's going on, what's transpiring right now, and what is the new stuff that is coming out there, right? I see a lot of former players, right, that retired from the NFL, and they are jumping into coaching. And the latest example is Michael Vick going to the University of not that place, Nolo. I went the wrong page. Norfolk, I think it is, and then we have Deshaun Jackson also going out there for Delaware. I think it is State. What you think about that, man? Actually, let me get that right. Norfolk State is Michael Vick, and then Delaware State head coach is Jackson, Deshaun Jackson.
Me personally, I do not mind it. I think it was bound to happen. A lot of the NFL, former NFL players, if you can see, they have a great mind for the game. Obviously, they've been, like, for example, Deion Sanders, you knew he was going to have a great mind for the game. Why? Because he's been there and he's played at the highest level. You can also see with people like, for example, Cam Newton in his podcast, the way he breaks down plays and the way he.
Oh man, I love Cam. I love Cam. I love the energy, bro. It's like all positive, or like he obviously he's gonna give you another perspective, right? That none of us can relate to, and that's why I consume that podcast. By the way, I really do.
Too.
I really do. I love it. I love it.
And I love when he starts breaking down, like, for example, that some people like started judging like certain quarterbacks, and he's like, no, okay, no, wait, stop.
Yeah.
Let me break it down for you so you can understand where that quarterback is coming from and why he's responding this way.
Yeah.
A lot of people are not gonna have that perspective. If even college players, they're not gonna have that perspective of how to break down the game like a superstar can. So obviously, not just with Michael Vick, Deshaun Johnson. Also, Shad Ochocinco was also assistant coach for a university. I think he interviewed to be an assistant coach.
Yeah.
So,
like he said, I just gonna build my portfolio right quick, man. I just built my portfolio right quick. That's all he says.
Yeah, and it's bound to happen. I would not be surprised if we see people like Peyton Manning eventually getting into coaching.
Yeah, I can guarantee you they already got offered those positions already. I can guarantee you that. And Tony
Romo, I would not be surprised if Tony Romo is down playing to a college or NFL team within the next 3 years.
You know what? I like more Tony Romo, the broadcaster, than the player. I like it. I like it. I love it.
Here's the thing. Tony Romo has a great mind for the game. He did not have the body. Had a lot of injuries, even though Dallas around that time had the best offensive line in the game. Like they could literally protect Jesus there.
Yeah.
And nothing, and he would still break down. So I feel bad for Tony Romo because his body gave out on him, but he still has a great mind for the game. And
you can see it. You can see it. Like if you're watching a game that he broadcasting, he tells you what the play is and what it should be before it happens, bro. Like it's mind blowing. It's just mind blowing. I like going back to Cam, the 4th and 1. Love that podcast. If you are not, I know they don't need more views, no more remarks, but I'm just saying good podcast that are out there that you can consume and kind of appreciate the game from another set of eyes, right? The other one is Nightcap. Nightcap is another one with Unk and Ocho Cinco. They another one that just you get the insight of the players. Pilot, there's another one. Pilot too.
Unk Chan, I love Shay Shay.
Yeah,
Shay Shay.
Yeah, he's outstanding. So also on top of that, if you go and see the I think it's on Monday nights that the Manning brothers have a separate channel where they talk about the play. And they let you know and they break it down. Like those other minds that need to be out there in TV talking, right? Because those minds can tell you a little bit more of the game. And it can express and teach people that are the viewers, the us that we consume it, that we didn't play it, not because we didn't want to. It's because back in the island of Puerto Rico, it doesn't exist. They do assist, but it's just a little league. It's not that much broad, right?
I try to be an offensive line, it didn't work.
Yeah, for us to play, you would have been great, bro. Bro, you would have been great. So hey, man, we call football, man. We tell it like it is. Hey, listen. So I can sit here all day and tell you about podcasts that just brings like players. Lynch has another one too. I'm consuming that one too. I'm checking that one too.
Tony Pollard, you should see his podcast. He's really good.
Yeah.
But not only that, one thing that I also liked about Deion Sanders, for example, he was teaching college football players not just about the game, but things outside the game. Like for example, this is gonna sound out of pocket, but he brought a former porn star or a former OnlyFans girl, Brittany Renner, to teach guys to, be careful with girls. Like there are girls out there, they are targeting athletes so they can, they can get child support, they can get them in trouble so they can get money, and teaching them not just to take care of themselves as a player, take care of themselves as a person outside of the sport, and making sure that they are protecting their bag, quote unquote. Dude, that it's amazing. That's what real players should do. That's not a coach, as a mentor.
Yeah, and I like the once again, I like the all the way around perspective. Listen, I've been there, done that. You're gonna have girls, you're gonna have people around you, you're gonna try to get in your bag. You're gonna have I love that. That's what this young bucks need coming up, right? Like people to tell them, like, yo, bro, you got the talent, you got everything, but do not fall for this. All right.
Whenever people wasted their potential. Johnny Football was another one. Johnny Football, imagine if he would have a mentor, like it would have taught him, like, okay, no. Who would have said that discipline yourself? Who would have said that Mansell was gonna outplay Johnny? You see what I'm saying? Like who would have thought that for a second, right? He's out down there in the Bucks doing his thing. All right. He's doing his thing out there. So I shout out to him, by the way. So it's a lot. And the conversation started because the question was, what do you think about former players jumping into the coaching atmosphere and talking out there about it, right? So if you got any questions, anything to add, hey, I got Danielle Sierra. Good night. I hope you are well. I appreciate it. That's hostia, man.
Yeah, that's from wrestling, right? For the wrestling world. Yeah, I appreciate it for being out here in We Call Football, man. Thank you for consuming it, man. Just sit down, relax, and just any comments, anything you have, please just shoot it out there, okay, guys. So once again, question was, what do you think about former players jumping into coaching? Okay, so let us know what you think. It can be now, it could be later on, but just let us know what you think about that. Okay. The other thing, man, that we got going on, we got the draft going out there for next year already. We're already talking about who's gonna be the first pick. The Raiders kind of want to go out there and play and play the game to win,
and destroy themselves for themselves. Why are you so stupid? Stop winning.
Start losing. Sit Crosby. Tell him to forget about the bonus this year. They ain't gonna have no bonuses. Don't worry about it.
No, bro.
Stop. Make up something, bro. You need to just held back because Shadir Sanders want to go to the Raiders. That's not a secret to anybody. Okay, everybody that is watching, that's the QB, Shadir Sanders. He wants to go to the Raiders. Okay.
No. He wants to go to Las Vegas.
Yeah,
it's not the same.
Hey, but it's the Raiders, and it's the Raiders. So, but you already see some trains in there on Dion already contacting AP on it and the head coach, bringing him in for consultation and stuff like that. You think it's going to happen?
Yeah, I think it's going to happen.
How is going to happen? They are number 7 right now in the draft.
Okay,
talk to me.
Right now, the mock draft, the way it has it is Giants first, New England,
and then Jacksonville.
And then Jacksonville. I think Jacksonville does not need a high pick. They don't need their needs could be addressed later down the draft. So I would not be surprised if the Raiders go, we'll give you the number 6 pick or the number 7 pick plus 2 second round draft pick or another first round draft pick, and that way they could just get Shadir Sanders, because let's be honest, Shadir Sanders is not going number 1. If he goes number 1, it's going to be ludicrous. I personally, I've said this before, I don't believe in the kid. He probably will shut me up, and if he does, kudos to him.
Shout out to him. Okay. All right.
Shout out to him. Kudos to him. But in my opinion, he doesn't have the mentality that you need to have to be a star player. And it's ironic considering his dad is Deion Sanders. But think about it this way. He's already having issues, personal issues outside of the sport with his girl. Again, those are personal issues. They should not affect what happens on the field. But if there's so many eyes on him, how can you as a coach be able to discipline him or be able to teach him the game? Or if he has to go be a backup or he has to be benched, how can you bench him without having half of Las Vegas, of half of the world hunting for you, for your neck? He has not even gotten to the NFL. It's already a distraction. I'm sorry, he's not you can't be a star with main appeal when you haven't even played a lick of football. It's the same thing that is happening with Bronny James. I felt bad for the kid because the kid was.
Well, that's different. That's different, Josh. That's different.
It is okay.
It's different.
It is a different situation.
They wanted to create history, and unfortunately, he was the scapegoat in here, literally. Push him. Okay, you played a couple of minutes. We made history. Go to the G League now.
But he's been playing well in the G League. Like I feel bad for the kid because again they threw him to the wolves, and where he was humbled. But Shadir Sanders, he has not been humbled in my opinion. He's already been barking at people because they're saying stuff about his girlfriend. I'm sorry, but you guys in social media put that out there as soon as you publicly put that out there. I'm sorry, I have the right to an opinion because you guys are making it public.
Yeah. It's that's the difference between this age and our age. Don't put it like that, right? Everything is social media.
Everything social media was not a thing.
if you arguing with your girl, just try to keep it in the house, man. Don't take the cell phone out. Cut the cell phone for 24 hours. So do something.
Just
all right. Don't feed the people. Don't feed the people.
Issues?
We don't want that. We don't want to talk about you and your problems with your girl. We care about what you do in the field. We don't care about what you do in your personal life.
Exactly. And just
come on now.
My best advice to them: delete Instagram, delete Facebook, delete everything. You don't have to be in social media. If you, I guess you, I knew you have advertisements and you have sponsorships and stuff like that. Just post about the sponsorship. About from that, don't say anything else.
Yeah, have a team that does that for you. Have a team that does that. Your boy, your right hand, the one that's always with you. Have that person
be that guy.
Be that guy. Just tell them only post positive stuff that we have done today. Take pictures of what behind the scenes, and that's it, bro. Nobody else.
Just post stuff. Just post stuff about my brand, and that's it,
bro. Nobody wants to know
nothing more.
Listen, nobody wants to know about personal lives, bro. And unfortunately, we got paparazzis and people like that are making money out of your dumb selves. Your dumb selves are putting food in the mouth on other people. It makes no sense. Once again, that goes back to coaching, and I love that the players are going to the coach because they bringing that different angle into it. I love that, bro. I just love it. Okay.
And but going back to the draft, I think Cam Ward is going to be number one. There's some questions asked.
Oh,
number one quarterback in
Hear this out. Oh, whoa! You said who? Who's that?
Cam Ward. There you.
So you saying that Cam Ward is wow?
Without a doubt, number one in the draft.
So the guy that started 9-0. That's what you're telling me about.
Oof. The guy that has only his first loss came to Georgia Tech. That guy.
I mean, if you compare big houses, right? I think everybody knows that the U is one of the ones, the mains that produce great football players during the year. Excuse me. Overall, man, I like Cam Ward, but this is the difference between Cam Ward and Sanders. Sanders brings the bread. He's going to bring more attention. He's going to bring more publicity. He's going to sell more, and he's going to get into it, right? And Las Vegas for him is perfect environment, man.
Why? Because right now, he's going to, if he goes to New York, he's not going to be going to the Jets. The Jets fan base like the flashy stuff. They like the glitz and glamour.
I think it's either the Giants. The Giants personally, and as the first pick, I will not pick him because he don't want to be there. He don't want to be there. Well, you gonna pick a player that don't want to be there, really?
And also, again, I don't think he has the maturity to deal with a Giants franchise that has been struggling for over a decade.
And Deion Sanders said that he's not gonna let his kid go into a shitty ass franchise. Excuse my French. But
then why he go into a Raider?
But the Raiders the Raiders is one of the most popular teams in the NFL
because they're in Las Vegas. That's all
through a year. Then you got the X factor that they just got moved from Oakland to Las Vegas, right? So that's another X factor. That's the biggest one, by the way.
That's
the biggest. But you got a head coach that he's ready to win. He's been sucking. He's been dealt with the other side, with the wrong side of the spoon or whatever it is. The saying goes, right? But however, I think if I'm the Giants, I would threat to get Sanders to see what the Raiders are willing to give.
What would they give me?
I would definitely do that.
Can you imagine
that?
I think a three-team trade.
Yeah, bro.
That's a bill. Give the Giants number 3. Giants give you number 1.
It could happen. But don't forget about Hunter too. Hunter, do a threat, quarterback, wide receiver. The thing is that the Giants don't need that.
No.
That's the thing. Then the New England, I think New England will kind of go for that.
No,
I see New England going.
New England
I see New
is gonna
England.
get New England's gonna go at Travis Hunter. I think it's just gonna. It's this how it's gonna go. It's gonna go Cam Ward. It's gonna go Travis Hunter, and then it's gonna go Shedeur Sanders. Because they're going to trade for him. The Raiders are not gonna miss this opportunity. One, apart from them being a property franchise, they are desperate for a quarterback. Ever since Derek Carr, they have not had a good quarterback. And I'm sorry, but Derek Carr is showing in New Orleans that he's a great quarterback. For other people, they were saying that he was not. But he just hasn't had a good team.
He's been injury prone. That's what happened with him in the Saints. However, but your take then is the Giants will get Cam Ward. Then the second will be Hunter to the New England Patriots. And then third, it will be a change between the Raiders and the Jacksonville Jaguars to then acquire Sanders. That's your take on it.
Yes,
my take on it is the Giants are gonna go back and they're gonna see what they can get from the Raiders.
From the Raiders.
From the Raiders. Because the Raiders want to get Sanders. But the Giants, I would threat to get Sanders due to the fact that the Giants need a quarterback. They're in desperate need of a quarterback.
But
that's the only thing.
Here's the only issue that I see with that is that they will fall to number 6, and I don't think that the Giants are willing to wait that long because we don't know if Cam Ward is going to be available for that. You're gonna go through Kevin. You're gonna go through the Titans, which need a quarterback. You're gonna go through the Browns, which also need a quarterback. Because let's be honest.
But I would trade that. That's got to be like you said earlier, a 3-team trade in there. It's got to be somebody's got to jump in and help. All right. So
I think and to be honest, I would make that would be for me. That would be New England. I would try. Yeah. If I'm in New England, I would try to get some offensive weapons for that offensive line.
So I would stay put.
So that they can get some help for Drake May and then move up 1 or 2 spots so that way they can get Travis Hunter. Still, because let's be honest, even if you put the Giants, the Raiders, and the Titans in front of you, none of them are gonna pick Travis Hunter.
Mm-hmm.
So why?
Unless
they're not a risk.
But you got to watch out too, because that kid from Boise State, the running back, is real good too. So you never know what we've been. Hey man, if my team surprised everybody with a number 8 pick with Penix Jr. last year, I'm expecting a surprise. I'm expecting surprises.
That's the thing. I don't think Will Johnson is gonna go top 5. I think he's gonna go all the way down to 8, which will be for the Jets. Because the Titans don't need him. I think they're gonna go for Kelby Banks Jr. Then the Browns are also. I don't think they're gonna need a quarterback, running back, I should say.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that kid will fall to the Jets. If not, he's probably gonna go full to the Panthers. But again, that's still a little iffy. Either way, this draft is gonna be interesting. A lot of good players. It's a very top heavy draft, but after the first couple of picks, there's a lot of good players that could actually help a team get completed and get situated a little bit better. There is no gonna be no generational talent. There's no gonna be a player that's gonna change a franchise for the best, but there's gonna be a player that could help your franchise get better.
Yeah, definitely. In the quarterback, it starts from the quarterback. So that's why the quarterbacks always every year.
They start
it's the biggest talk of the town. All right.
Yeah.
So with this, we about to jump into what we got in today. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. As always, any like, share will be greatly appreciated. Let's go. If you haven't subscribed to We Call Sports, please do. We have everything. We talk about YouTube, TikTok, we everywhere, man. So just go ahead and subscribe. We greatly appreciate it. Any like or share as well. Thank you. Any comments, questions, something you want to add to the conversation, please bring it in. We'll go out there, give you a shout out, and put you out there in the spot, all right? So let's go out there and jump to the first topic of today.
We call football.
Hey, we have, it just came in. Nochebuena. Nochebuena came out. What is it? What, good night or whatever like that?
Yeah,
The day before, the day before Christmas. The day before Christmas. Whatever.
Yeah, the night before Christmas.
Yes. So, yeah, the Man of the Year came out, candidates per team. Ladies and gentlemen, for those that do not know what this is, let me put in a ball, right? Let me bring you in and haul you in, all right? So, each of these players gets selected by their own teammates to represent the team and the Man of the Year, all right? Last year was Cameron Hayward, the defensive front out of the Steelers. He actually got it. Outstanding work. There's so much information that I would like to dive into, which comes from his dad. He got a foundation for his dad. He also created his own foundation as well to get to the need. So just for those that do not know, this is just players that do community service, like help the community, right? And that's how the team kind of selects that person that's been more engaged with the community to be one of those that get represented by the team to go out there. For my Atlanta Falcons was Garrett. So Jared. I'm sorry, Jared. So I'm really Jared. I'm so happy for you, bro. Like you got selected. That dude is off the chain. Great things out of there. However, my boy Hush already has who's gonna win. Who?
Oh, we got the face of our franchise. The face of our franchise, which I cannot say the same thing for any of them because I don't see the starting quarterback in any of them. That's why my boy Jared Goff always showing that he's a great guy. He's always been great with the community. The Detroit community has accepted him, and he has accepted the Detroit community. And as a poverty franchise, we needed some hope. We needed some winning, and he's definitely brought good things along with him. Also, shout out to Mike Evans, Mr. 1000.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
through all these years, he's been a veteran, but he's always been a good guy. He's always been a person that has always helped the community.
And he's been
that Buccaneers fan. That Buccaneers franchise loves him.
Yeah, he's been there he's gonna probably retire as a Buck. So
I hope so.
Overall, they're all great candidates. They all got their own story. Please check them out. Do the research on them and see who you think should be the Walter Payton Man of the Year. But this is the selected ones. So I just want to make sure that everybody understands where this come from and how this is built. It's basically on community service and what you do for the community and your time off.
And also your connection to your teammates and to your franchise. Basically, it's just like an appreciation award of how much the community, the franchise, and your teammates trust you and they care for you.
Oh, definitely. So, Hush already hit with the prediction behind the scenes, right? Who's gonna win this?
I think it's gonna be Travis Kelce. Again, he's freaking everywhere. He's also one of those guys that has a podcast, although his podcast is not so much about in football. It's more like a pick behind the scenes of what is his personal life with his brother. But he's also, again, it's one of those guys. He came in as a hothead.
He's everywhere, bro. Like his girl.
His story is also he came in as a hothead. He came in as someone that people said they was going to be out of the league in 2 to 3 years. He put in the work. He has become a mature person. He has basically done well by the Kansas City community. And also he has been held, let's be honest, with the fact that he's, his girlfriend.
Oh yeah.
Taylor
Yeah.
Swift. But he is also popular before that.
He already had his fan base, but it went up. Obviously, with that, it went skyrocket with that. But but once again, it's just Walter Payton Men of the Year. You will see that badge on the players. Each one of these players going to have that badge and so on. Just in case you haven't seen it or you asking yourself what that badge is for that is because that player got selected in that team. So this 32 players right here that you see will be wearing that badge and on Sunday. So just stay tuned for that. So just in case you see the uniform, you don't know what the hell that is. That's what that means. Okay.
Yeah.
So,
and congrats to everybody there.
Yeah. Oh yeah, man.
Not just from our team, just from everybody. Thank you, you guys, for just being awesome players and just for being awesome people for the community.
Yeah, thank you for giving the extra mile, right? Another one that before I go, Thielen just been 2 years in the Panthers. Like we talked about this off camera, and he already there. Like he's engaged in the community. That's outstanding. So just it's players wanting to do extra, wanting to be involved, wanting to show people if I made it, you can make it. Just try to give the resources all the way around. So hey, outstanding with this guys, all 32. Hey, tip of the hat. And let's move forward, all right? So with that being said, let's go ahead and jump into our next topic today.
We call football.
All right.
Yeah, boy.
Let's go, my dude. All right. So that time is coming, ladies and gentlemen. That time is coming. All right. We all hyped up. We're gonna be on the road soon to go to the Super Bowl. All right. So there's a lot of things going on. A lot of teams are gonna clinch. A lot of teams are gonna be pushed down from their current position. All right. So obviously, right now, I will talk about my Falcons right quick. Let me just jump with that. So the Falcons are tied with the Bucks. However, my Falcons have a 2-0 lead on them as far as in division. We swept them. So if we end up in a tie, we go into the playoffs. If we don't end up in a tie and they end up with a better record than us, which I highly doubt it, we will see. So the Falcons have the Commanders this weekend, and then they have the Panthers to close out. The Bucks have 2 divisional matchups. We only have 1. They have the Saints, the Aints, and then the Panthers, and then the Aints. All right, to finish the year. So we will see what's gonna happen in here. This is outstanding. Like I'm pumped by that. So on top of that, we have the other battle, right? For the number 1 position in the NFC between the Lions and the Minnesota Vikings. So that is whenever I bring my boy Hush. But before I bring my boy Hush, all right, people don't get confused. He got his Philadelphia Eagles jacket. It's just, he already explained. We're going to let that fly. Please don't bring it up in here, guys. Just don't bring it up. All right. All right. So this is the thing. I like drama. So at least in the NFL, not in real life. I hate it in real life. But in the NFL, I like the drama. I like the suspense. I like the end up, right? What's going to happen at the end. So the Lions right now, they have the 49ers, and then they play, guess who? The Vikings.
Vikings, yes.
And then the Vikings have Green Bay, which is a toughie. It's a toughie.
They're gonna lose.
And they're gonna play the Lions. So let's say they both win, right?
Uh-huh.
And let's say it happens that the only time that they need to for them to change places, the Vikings need to win this one and the following one.
No, even okay.
They have to win both. They have to win both for the Vikings, not the Lions.
They have
not
to
the
win.
Lions.
No, they have to win both, and they can, and also they have to have a better record than the Lions.
Mm-hmm.
The reason for this is because the Lions have already beaten the Minnesota Vikings once this season, so they own the tiebreaker. So even if they are tied, even in Minnesota,
They
and
need to win it, bro.
Are tied. Even like in the Lions, in Minnesota tied.
It's drama, man.
It is drama, but
I love it.
Here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. If I were you, I wouldn't be excited because you have to face one of two monsters. It's literally worse or worse. Either you have to face a red hot Minnesota Vikings, or you have to face a scorching hot Detroit Lions.
Listen.
So your Falcons are either way, they are screwed.
I'm good where I'm at. I feel good. And then I got Pence. Don't make me talk about this already, man. I got a section for that. Don't make me talk about this already. So, but obviously, I love where they at right now. I love like the Lions and Vikings stuff. I love it, bro. I love it. I love it. That's drama.
I don't think.
Ask me.
I don't think it's going. I think this week is going to end. They think that the drama is going to end because again, I already said this in my. I'm gonna say this in my predictions later on, but I think Minnesota loses and Detroit wins. I mean, San Francisco has players literally walking off the field because they don't want to play.
Oh, don't break that one in. Oh, right. Well, by the way, that player is not even in the team no more, so don't worry about that. Anyway, but however, I think I still see the Lions getting the number 1 seed. I still see them getting it. I don't see them losing like a back-to-back week. The Vikings got a tougher schedule this last 2 games. Obviously, nobody wants to face Green Bay. All right, nobody wants to see Green Bay in there and right across them. Nobody right now. No, they're gonna play. They're gonna play in Minnesota, but they don't want to. Yeah, they don't want to see them. No matter where they play, you don't want to see them because
Green Bay right now.
Outdoors,
right now it's playing out of their minds.
Jacobs I don't know what's just running over people like crazy. Love is just throwing that thing like Love looked like young Rodgers whenever he came in. This is just better than him too. So it's just it's crazy how that's gonna end. But I do like.
He looks like Patrick Mahomes when he actually comes out to play.
Oh well, shots fired. All right, so the AFC. So in the AFC, you already know the Chiefs already clinched.
The all front championship.
Yeah. The Chiefs already got that. But in here, there's gonna be kind of like it's a Denver Charger kind of thing going on, man. It's a Denver Charger thing going on. They 96, both of them, so they fighting to play either Baltimore or the Bills. I don't want to play none of them, if you ask me.
If you ask me, if I was a Charger, I would like to play Baltimore more.
At Baltimore? Playoffs?
Yes.
Playoffs? I don't know,
because
man.
I don't. It's just because of matchup. I feel like the Chargers do match up a little bit better than the Baltimore with the Baltimore Ravens than they do with the Bills. But don't get it twisted. I'm not saying that they're gonna win. No.
Okay.
I'm not saying that.
Okay.
I'll say if I'm the Chargers and you have to make me choose between the two teams, I would pick the Ravens more than I would pick the Bills because I don't know. I just feel like the Ravens, as they're very running centric. They're a very running centric offense, so it's not that propense to actually just throw big bombs. And I feel like the Chargers defense can handle the run a little bit better than they can handle passes.
Okay. I think this how it stands right now will be amazing. You know why? Because there will be another. It will be another face off between brother and brother. The Harbaugh coach.
Why?
That will bring another element, another thing into
that would
it.
Be nice.
That'll be great. I think Denver, no matter what, I think Denver cannot surprise nobody. Really, to be honest with you. I
think at one point I thought they were going to, but
no, I don't think so. No, I don't think it's too much. I believe it's too much. There's also a scenario with Houston as well, but I think Houston got that on the wrap.
And you know that right now the Chargers are literally screaming at the Steelers, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they in there, man.
Fucking blew it.
Yeah,
They were number
the
one
Chargers,
in the division. They were number one in the division. They were 10-4, and they blew it.
If my boy would have been here with my boy with the Seahawks, Tocon, the Seahawks are close to it. They're breathing down their neck and see what happens. So that we still out there. They won yesterday. It was an ugly win. Thank God I didn't watch that game because I would have lost my mind. 6-3. We talk about that right now. But either way, I do like how it stands. I like the division matchup in the NFC with Washington and in the Eagles in a playoff environment. Oh my God! With the rookie on the other side. Oh.
So I have to say this.
Okay, here we go.
I have to say this.
Before you jump in, this is how much I know. Thank you, the Cowboys. Thank you. Thank you, Cowboys.
The Cowboys lost the clinched to the division in the most Cowboys way. They actually won, but because Washington won, they mathematically were eliminated from the playoffs.
Thank you for your W, man. We appreciate you. Don't worry about my boy. What Hush said. Don't worry about him. We appreciate you. We appreciate you. Falcon fan appreciate you. Lone Star. All right.
No.
I ain't gonna say America's team, but I ain't gonna go that far.
No.
But thank you though. We appreciate you.
They should be called America's Suicide Watch. Suicide Watch.
Listen,
I feel so bad for Cowboys fans. I know that sometimes they do it for themselves, but man, they're a passionate bunch. But man, that team sucks, bro. Even when they win, they lose.
Hey, listen. Hey, I thought we had it bad for the Falcons. I thought we had it bad. At least we made a Super Bowl. No matter how we lost. Don't worry about how we lost.
I thought honestly they were gonna fumble it. Yeah. I thought the Baker Mayfield was gonna make the comeback and just ruin you guys' dreams. But he was playing like it though.
Yeah. I put up a candle. I lit up a candle.
Please don't do it.
I lit up a candle. Don't worry about it, bro. I lit up a candle, and then that's when everything went to hell for them. So don't worry about it, man.
Oh, so you've been like the Chiefs using devil magic now?
Hey, man, I don't go like the Chiefs, man, with the 12 men actually at the field, bro. Anyway, that's another.
The Chiefs are the frauds of. They are going to be eliminated on the second round. I don't care what anybody says. They're not making the. Not making the Super Bowls.
I don't know, man. I will never put my money in the AFC.
Super Bowl 59 will be the Buffalo Bills versus the Detroit Lions. Write it down. I said it. December 27, 2024. Lions, Bills.
Bro, how you gonna say that like that, bro? With a straight face.
With a straight face.
Already counting people out?
Yeah.
Already? Like straight out of the bat?
Yeah. You guys are making it. You guys aren't making it out of the first round.
Out of the first round?
No, you're not.
Upset alert. Yeah, hey, upset alert. I'm telling you right now. Hey, listen, I'll be realistic. I'll be realistic. I'm the first one.
If there's one team that can actually get an upset in the playoffs, it's the Steelers. It is not you guys.
I'm a Falcon fan. I'm realistic to the fullest. With us making the playoffs, we're already winning. To be honest with you. All right. I don't feel like my team. If we make it to the Super Bowl, bro, I'm breaking this thing. I'm going crazy, right? But you gotta be realistic. You gotta be realistic.
If they make it to the Super Bowl, I will pay a ticket to go to Atlanta just to be outside the stadium, pleading and asking for how sorry I will be and apologizing for them. for
There
12
you go.
hours straight.
ATL show up, man. You already know what's up.
Nah.
Hey, listen up, man. Super Bowl 59 is happening. We almost set for the playoff. The playoffs? Yes, the playoffs, man. We almost said we there.
We can
there.
almost smell it. We
can smell it. Before I move forward, man. Just a couple facts I want to put out there. So the Packers and the Vikings been splitting games all year since 2020. They've been splitting games. So the first game this year, the Vikings won. So what could happen this weekend? The Packers.
If I'm not mistaken, that game Jordan Love was not playing.
Yep, he wasn't. So on top of that, I want to go ahead and give some clinch scenarios. Philadelphia wins the NFC East if this fourth scenario happens. I hate the fourth scenario thing because it makes me talk too much. Anyway, so it win or tie against win or tie this weekend, or that win or tie versus Dallas. So they got Dallas this weekend, or Washington loses against Atlanta. That can happen.
It ain't gonna happen, but okay.
Stay with me. Okay, and win tie versus the New York Yankees Giants in Week 18. So, but that's on Week 18. So those are the two scenarios for this weekend. So they're either win or tie versus Dallas, or they probably gonna win it this weekend because I think they're gonna roll over Dallas. But Dallas, because you know what, they just shut down my boy. Oh my God, I forgot his name right now. The wide receiver. They just shut it down. CeeDee Lamb. They just shut down CeeDee Lamb for the rest of the year.
I'm not gonna lie. If I'm the Cowboys, just for the sake of hilarity, just for the sake of being petty, I will play my heart out. Just to rub it on the Eagles face in the Eagles fans' face.
So like, you're saying that? So you're saying that with a straight face? A straight face with a jacket of Philly. Oh my God, ladies and gentlemen, that's not his team. He just wanted to put something on the NFL. God, you're killing me right now, man. You're killing me, Hush. You're killing me, Hush.
I mean, so, get me a Detroit Lions jacket, and I'll wear it every day.
Don't worry about it. Coming soon. It has to come soon. So the scenarios for the Commanders.
Redskins.
Keep messing around with them. So they got to win against Atlanta, which is not going to happen. For them to win the NFC East.
They have to win against Atlanta, and they have to win next year.
And or Philly loses to Dallas. Lose to Dallas. So if Philly loses to Dallas, they clinch. They win the NFC East. Or if they win against Atlanta, so it's going to be Top Gun. That game is going to be at the Commander Stadium. So we will see. We will see what happens. Okay. I take you there. We take you there in a second. Let's go out there and go for the picks, and let's go over this right quick. All right.
We call football.
All right. So we're gonna go to the left first. So as you already know, we had 3 games already happen. Out of those 3 games, I got 3 things per game. One, I didn't care too much, which it was the Chiefs and the Steelers. I really didn't. I didn't. To be honest, I didn't go for it. Right.
I'm not a Steelers fan per se, but Steelers because it just so happens that a friend of mine is also from Pittsburgh, so I used to always watch the Steelers games for him, and also I happen to have one of my favorite YouTubers. Shout out to Chiso Adonis. If anybody has not seen him, you should see him. He's hilarious. He always does weekly breakdowns of the NFL games. Highly recommended. So Chiso Adonis is a Steelers fan, even though he's from New York.
It's okay. He did great. He picked great. He picked great. I'd rather be a Steeler. I'd rather be a Steeler than a Giant or a Jets.
That is fan.
It's just the real deal, man. I don't know.
So the amount of frustration of seeing the Steelers just literally just roll over and die. Oh my god, I was
Hey, man,
my blood pressure cannot handle that, bro.
I didn't care too much. By the way, the red cup came in. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Just want to let you know. Just to let you shout out to the mother-in-law for the Christmas present. Look at that. Look at that. Shout out to her. Giving it up. I appreciate it. Thank you, mother-in-law. You know, them points, easy points in there. So anyway, to be honest, out of those 3 games, we made history in those 3 games. You know that? One of those 3 games. We had the lowest scoring points in the history and a half. All right. So unfortunately, I don't got to tell you which one it was. You already can see it. Then which is the Seahawks and the Bears.
Man,
By the way, embarrassing. By the way,
man, I feel
thank
so bad.
Thank God I didn't wasted my time watching that game. I wasn't weak
so
call
bad
sports.
I would feel so bad for Caleb Williams and for Geno Smith. They don't deserve to have that horrible of offenses that they have, man.
But Geno has been playing good. I just think about with the Bears. I go back to what Kelsey said. One of the Kelsey says the one that retired. I forget his first name. He said, Jason. So the Bears need to, and I quote, the Bears needs to show that they belong in the NFL.
They haven't.
They need to show.
I've said it for years. If
they need to show this.
If I was the NFL, I will make them earn a spot in the NFL. Like those poverty franchises need to start.
You know who does that? To bring you up to speed on that. You know the soccer league in Europe does that.
Yeah.
So
it's called relegation.
Yeah.
They do what it's called if they don't win a certain amount of games, they get relegated to a lower league the year after that. I will make the USFL. It's a thing. I will literally make a deal with the USFL. If you guys don't start pulling your weight, if you guys don't start winning games and start being poverty franchises, I will relegate you to a USFL.
Yeah, I think it's gonna push people. It's gonna push people to actually play better, do better, not quit, and go after it. And it's the bottom. In soccer, is the bottom 3. The bottom 3, bottom 5, something like that. You're gone, bro. Give me the next 5. Give me the next 3.
It depends on the league, actually. The Premier League is.
I think it's the bottom 3. I think
the bottom 3 with the Premier League.
Mm-hmm.
I also do think that there is another league which is the biggest in Europe. Also, it's the bottom 5, but it's the bottom 5. Right?
The Spain one, La Liga.
La Liga, and it's the bottom 5, but that's because they have the most amount of teams. Per league. So give me the top 5 out of those, and you take the bottom 5.
Hey, and once again, we'll probably be talking on whenever we are off and we call football. We're probably going to bring the soccer in just to talk about soccer. So I just want to give you guys a heads up. All right. So anyway, out of these 3 games, I was impressed with the Ravens beating the Texans. It's not that they beat him; it's the way that they got beat.
No, right. that was not a beatdown. That was a mauling. That was a Mike Tyson fight in the 90s. That's what it was.
Listen, that was horrible to watch. Anyway,
tough to watch.
I am a CJ Stroud fan. I consider myself one of his fans, and this year has been extremely disappointing. I know he has dealt with injury. Dell, his best friend, just got injured. He's done for the season. I think
he also plateaued. I think he has he's slumming with. He's having the sophomore block.
Everybody got more film on you, bro. Everybody see your tendencies already. Everybody knows where your weakness a little bit more now. Everybody knows how to attack you. Whenever you're a rookie, that's why I'm watching on Jaden Daniels for next season to see if he evolves. If you don't evolve, you don't change nothing. Next season, they're gonna have tape on you. They're gonna know what they do.
And also, okay, and this is gonna sound crazy. I honestly think that they're two quarterbacks that are, in my opinion, that are better than Jaden Daniels. It's just that they do not have the team or the weapons to show them. Caleb Williams being one of them, and the second one being Bryce Young.
Well, I give you Bryce Young. I don't know if Khalid Williams though.
No, Caleb, dude, I feel so bad for
Caleb Williams.
I feel so bad for
that one.
No, I feel so bad for Caleb Williams. That man has to literally, like Joe Burrow in his first season, he has to run for his life every week. That offensive line is a joke. That is paper thin. Literally, me, I can go through that offensive line.
Yeah,
that's how bad it is.
You gotta look. That's why you go back to college and you see like what team, right? What college preps better their quarterbacks? What college has their quarterbacks, the schemes on the offense more compatible to the pro leagues, right? And that's who's gonna tell you who's developing players a lot better. So if you go and look at the program at USC, and compare it to the LSU fans are way bigger. First of all, fans. I'm just talking about fans. And then the overall football, what LSU is about in that area, it is all about football. And they have one of the most drafted players coming out of college from there.
Also their style tends to be faster, so it does lend. Again, most bad teams don't have good offensive lines, so you don't have time to hold the ball, so literally you have to sling it and literally pray for your life.
On top of that, I think the mechanics of Jaden Daniels are better than Khalid Williams. I think the mechanic, the 3-step back, and the movement of the legs, the choosing when to run, when not to run. So
I think that's also that is not an
accuracy
issue
with the ball.
That is not an okay. In my opinion, that is not an issue. Okay, accuracy with the ball, I do give you that. Jaden Daniels does have better accuracy, but with Caleb Williams is that he doesn't have a lot of options.
I got you.
You cannot run a play action with the Bears because literally they don't give you enough time. Because as soon as you snap the ball, the defense is already breathing down your neck. So what can you do? Either you throw an interception because he doesn't have an open space, or you literally have to run for your life and try to scramble and try to make a play, which most of the times is also going to lead to you getting tackled. So he doesn't have options. It's just the same thing with Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow in the first years in the Bengals was a little lackluster, not because he wasn't a good player, was because he didn't have options. As soon as they gave him Chase, something happens. As soon as they gave him at least a decent, because let's be honest, the Bengals don't have a good offensive line. They have a decent offensive line.
The offense kicked off whenever Brown started running the ball a lot better. That's whenever the Brown, the new running back that they have, because they need to run the ball. But the Bengals situation is not that, because the Bengals can score on anybody. Right?
Yeah, but
they can score at anybody, but they can't stop nobody. That's the problem with that.
But it wasn't like that though. The first 2 years of Joe Burrow, he was literally running for his life.
I give you that. Yeah, I give you that.
He still has the record for the most sacked quarterback in a playoff game.
that tells you a little bit. That tells you a little bit of something about them. So the way I look at Caleb Williams is exactly the same as I look at Joe Burrow. Sure, it's not the same. Joe Burrow, you can see that he's mechanically better, but I think Caleb Williams he's gonna shine as soon as he has more options in the offense and he has a decent offensive line. I will tell you this: Caleb Williams will have a better second year. Hey, clip this: Caleb Williams with the Bears is gonna have a better second year than C.J. Stroud.
He will.
I'm telling you right now.
I'm
telling you right now. There's no parameters. It's not going down. It's going from you're already in the bottom. From this is only going up. Okay. Yeah. So, but I see that happening. But we will see. But besides that, I just want to throw a little alibi in there. Caleb Williams, please, if you're gonna give your defense, your offensive line presents for Christmas, don't get it pedicures, manicures, and all that. They don't care about that. All right, man.
Hey,
I knew you was gonna bring him up. That's why I said it. I knew you was gonna bring him up. Man, they don't want grown ass men don't want to see that. Giving golf carts like my boy out there, Saquon Barkley did for the Eagles.
No.
Give him something. Give him TVs. Give him something. I don't know, but
what are you talking about? Okay,
Brooke,
sorry that me and Caleb are not dirty players. Like we actually like pedicures and we actually like looking nice for our people.
Whatever. All right. Yeah. So the biggest thing going on is gonna be this two matchups. Early Saturday. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll say it again for the fourth time. Saturday we got games. 1300, 1 o'clock for those that are military. 1300 for those civilians, 1 o'clock. All right. So we have the Chargers implications like with playoff spots. They go and visit the Patriots. They go out there and give a quick visit to the Patriots. I think on this one, being the fact that is outdoors, which this will be a factor, I'm gonna go with the Chargers still because I want them to be there and stay there. They're probably going to win by a touchdown. I will say this because the defense for the Patriots is really solid. So it's always been solid. The defense for the Patriots has always been solid. So I think the Chargers going to win this one. How about you, man? What you think?
In my opinion, it's also going to be a Charger. I think it's going to be for like I want to say 10 points.
Yep.
So it's just going to be a touchdown and kick.
And the following game later on that Saturday evening is going to be the Broncos going to go to the Bengals. This is going to be also with playoff implications due to the fact that the Bengals have a messed up, they're 7-8. They're still going for it, right? For the records, trying to get into the playoffs. They're still not eliminated. They're not, ladies and gentlemen, the Bengals are not eliminated right now. They still have.
Wait a minute.
Eliminated. They are not eliminated. They still got a chance. They are in the bubble. What it's called, the bubble. The bubble, yes, ladies and gentlemen, they are
still in the bubble.
They're still there. So
mathematically, they can clinch.
Yeah.
The only way they can clinch is one, they win the next 3 games, and the Steelers lose the next 2.
Oof. Well, we will see about that. Who the Steelers play? The next 2. Check that out while I get this. So
it's gonna be a Steel.
I got the Bengals winning this one, even though they one of the top defenses in the league, top 5, I believe it is, or top 10. I know it's top 10.
The Steelers only have 1 game left actually, and
they already lost 1.
They've lost the last 3 actually.
And they
lost.
That's gonna be. Nation is got to be on.
The loss against
right
the
now.
Eagles. The loss against the Eagles. The loss against the Ravens, and the loss against the Chiefs.
Who they got? Talk to me to close it out.
The Bengals.
That's why I love football. Okay, that's why I love football. So the Bengals need to take care of business and make it happen. Oh my God, I cannot believe I'm saying this. I hope my boy is not watching, but he's a Bengal fan, so I can't keep messing around with him at work. Anyway, so I hope the Bengals win this too, because Burrow deserves to be in the playoffs. And if he gets to the playoffs, watch out, because everybody goes a clean slate. Everybody got a clean slate in the playoffs. All right, so watch out. We need to see where he's gonna be at. Okay, so either way, I got the Bengals on this one. Who you got on this one, man?
I was gonna give it to the Denver Broncos, but seeing that the Bengals have been 5-3 in the last 8 games, I'm gonna give it to the Bengals.
All right, Bengals it is.
And I also have the Bengals winning next week.
Oh, we're in the same boat. Hey,
I want them to
hop in, bro.
I want them to clinch.
So the next game is gonna be on Saturday night.
I think it's gonna be for 2 by 2 touchdowns actually.
By 2 touchdowns, I got him by 1. It's gonna be they're gonna try to do it. Hey, so we got a late night game on a Saturday. Wow. So okay, so we have the Cardinals going to the LA Rams out there in Cali.
Which also has playoff implications.
It has playoffs implication. In this one, oh my God.
The Cardinals are not out. The Cardinals are not out. They
got eliminated. They got eliminated, bro. They did got eliminated. They got eliminated. Cardinals? Yeah, they gone. Thank you for coming. Wave the flag. Make sure you wave the flag, okay? So I got the Rams winning this one due to the fact that they fighting for a playoff position in there. But I got the Rams winning this one for at least. It's gonna be a battle with the Rams. So I'll win. I'll get them winning this by 6 points, by 2 field goals. Who you got in this one?
I
will never go.
Just for the sake of hilarity, I want to say the Cardinals.
You are such a hater, bro. Matthew Stafford. You're such a hater of Matthew Stafford, bro. It make no goddamn sense. All right.
No.
Matthew Stafford.
No, screw you. Screw you, Stafford. Screw you, Stafford. You want to leave? No. Think about it this way: you left, we got better, and now you're thinking that you're some kind of messiah because you won a Super Bowl. You bought that Super Bowl.
Man, but he won the Super Bowl. It's just different, bro. Don't put my guy out there like that. You hate it, bro. Who's gonna win this? Who's gonna win this?
My opinion, I got the Cardinals.
Oh, you're such a hater, bro. Let's go to the next. So, like I said, if the Eagles play this one, if the Eagles win this one, they clinch.
Cowboys.
You're such a hater, bro. And then you got the Eagles shirt going on, bro. I got the Eagles winning this one. I think the Eagles should win that division in there. So especially when CeeDee Lamb is out and they got Rush, it's gonna be toughy. It's gonna be in Philly. It's gonna be in Philly too.
Yeah, that's a toughie.
It's a toughie.
I don't think so.
I'm not gonna pick on the next one. All right, you already know I don't pick on divisional matchups. I'm that hater, guys. But I will tell you this in the low. In the low, I will tell you this.
The Bucks.
If the Panthers, they've been playing hot, they could surprise the Bucks. Hey,
I got a prediction to say.
You heard it from me, from this guy right here. The Panthers. If I don't usually choose, ladies and gentlemen, I'm a Falcons fan to the death. I hate my divisional teams as much as I hate them. Whatever comes around, right? Your worst food ever, whatever. I hate my teams in my division. There's no love. All right, no love at all. I don't pick. Not
even for the Panthers.
If I was to pick a little bit, obviously because of my situation to make the playoffs, I go with the Panthers, all right? But don't be surprised with the Panthers. I'm telling you right now, they playing good football at this time. Obviously, too late, but they playing great football. But I'm not going to pick. I'll give you that, man. That's all I'm going to
I got the Bucks.
Such a hater, bro.
I'm not a hater. It's all about the narrative. Let me
want to see my Falcons go down.
No. Let me paint a picture to you. Imagine Sunday, 1 p.m. You see the Eagles go down against the Cowboys. They're telling you destroyed the Falcons and you clinched your division. What do you think Washington is going to do? What do you think Jaden Daniels is going to do? Jaden Daniels will be like, oh, I clinched my division. I win Rookie of the Year. There is no discussion.
No. Let me tell you something, man. It ain't gonna happen. Okay, the Bucks is if they're gonna lose, it's gonna be this game because I think the Bucks could beat the Saints. The Saints ain't got nobody like that. So I think honestly, it's gonna be. I think the Panthers is a realistic pick. However, I don't pick for my division team anyway. I don't care. But
pick.
And no, man. Obviously, I got the Panthers. Obviously, I want the Panthers. Evil. Yeah,
he's such a hater.
Yeah, bro. I got. If I pick, I'm doing standards, bro. I don't do that. So it's okay. Whatever happens in that situation, don't be surprised that the Panthers pull out the upset. Especially when they did division matchups, they see each other twice a year. They have the rivalry going on as well. We all hate each other. We just try to beat each other down. You already know what's up. So the Jets going to the New York Jets against the New York Buffalo Bills.
I mean, technically, it's not New York. It's Buffalo. It's like the same thing with San Francisco.
They New York. They New York.
San Francisco and LA.
They're both New York.
They're both
same state, interstate matchup. They don't like each other either. All right, those three New York teams already hate each other. But you already know this is gonna be the Jets are already eliminated. The Bills want to clinch. They haven't clinched yet. So I think
they're gonna whoop Aaron Rodgers.
My bad. They already clinched. They're not gonna get the number one pick, the number one seed. So
they wanted to clinch the division, but the frauds being the frauds.
Yeah, I think the Bills got this one in the back. What you think?
Yeah, I think so too.
The Colts against the Giants. Believe it or not, the Colts are not dead yet. They still wandering around in the bubble, what we call bubble.
So AR5 can still shoot.
Mm-hmm.
He can still make it.
Yep. So we will see about the Colts. We will see. I got the Colts in that one. I'm here in Indy, so you see the horseshoe all the way around. So we will see. I got them by at least a touchdown as well. What you got?
I'm gonna be hilarious. I'm gonna say probably the Giants. The Giants are gonna surprise people, and they're gonna win by 3 points by a kick.
You think?
I don't know. I have a feeling. Honestly, my mind is telling me, okay, don't pick the Giants because it's bound to happen. But I don't know. I have a feeling that, and let's be honest, sometimes I like to see the world burn just a little bit.
Okay, I got you on that one. I buy that one, but I'm still going with the Colts. So on the following one is a given. I'm going with the Raiders, even though I hope the Raiders lose for them to get a better draft pick. But they're going against the Aints. But so I told you already, I don't pick on my division. So the Raiders win by a touchdown. Go ahead. So your turn.
If I'm the Raiders franchise, I would put all my starting players and give them early vacations.
I get my practice squad in there.
Yeah, me too.
That's what I get. I ain't gonna lie to you. So even though I got the Raiders, but I would definitely get the practice squad in.
I would say the Saints. Just again, I don't know. I just feel like the Raiders are gonna literally purposely just bench star players, and they're gonna try to start to lose, so that way they could get the draft stock a little bit better. I think the Saints.
Okay, so shooting out to the two teams that are not going to make the playoffs, I think it's a divisional game as well. So
the Chronicles of the Dead Note. That's what.
Yeah. So I got the Jaguars in this one because this is the whole team, and that's about it. And Jones got some little bit of the QB. The Jones got a little bit step on him that I like. So I got the Jaguars by at least field goal. What you got?
The Jaguars, because again the Titans are a complete joke.
How much?
7.
Okay, all right, TD, got you.
Come on, TD.
Right. Yeah. Yep. Then I got the Dolphins, which is they still have playoff implications. They're still out there.
That's actually what I'm looking for. What is the scenario for them?
They in the bubble right now too, as well. So they going out there to Cleveland. This is the big. I'm a little bit concerned about this game due to the fact that you're taking a dolphin from the Caribbean, right? Enjoying the water, right? And you drop it in Cleveland where it's gonna be ice cold, probably snowing game in there on Sunday afternoon. They don't do good on the weather. Weather's gonna be definitely a factor. However, I see them go. I see Winston throwing a couple of interceptions if he starts because he got benched in the last game. But if he starts this game, I see him giving the ball a little bit, and then the Dolphins will capitalize on this, knowing that they are still in the hunt. So I'll give it to the hungry Dolphins.
So they got 3 scenarios clinched. First scenario, Dolphins beat Browns and Jets. Chargers lose against New Orleans and against New England. I'm sorry, and Las Vegas.
Okay.
And the Colts lose at least one game, which is either the Giants or the Jets.
It could
Uh,
happen. It could happen.
second scenario, Dolphins win, Broncos lose. Dolphins wins the both games, which is Cleveland and New York.
That's
Broncos lose against
highly.
Cincy and Kansas City,
Okay.
and the Colts lose at least one of the two games, which is either the New York Giants or the Jets.
Ooh.
And the last scenario, it's either Dolphins win both, and Chargers and Broncos lose both of the games that they have.
I know the Steelers. Did you say Broncos? Broncos and Chargers?
Broncos and Chargers, yes.
Oh no, that ain't gonna happen. That ain't gonna happen. That scenario's not gonna happen. But
I mean, the Broncos have it rough though.
who you got on this one though? Dolphins.
I got the Dolphins also. I think they're gonna push. Tua wants to be in the playoffs, and he's been playing well. So yeah, I think Dolphins.
The leader in completions percentages in the NFL. So he's still in there. So what you was gonna say about the Broncos?
The Broncos have it rough though, because they have Cincy this week, and they have Kansas City next week.
Ooh. But maybe Kansas City already clinched the first number one seat. They're probably gonna.
Yeah, they're probably gonna
sit down. They're probably gonna rest. I think they're gonna rest halftime. After halftime, you won't see Mahomes out there or Kelsey and them boys out there. So due to the fact that they've been injury prone this year. So
I think the Broncos need to step it up, and they need to beat Cincinnati this week. Because if they don't, they're gonna be in real big danger of not making the playoffs.
How about the Chargers? Check who the Chargers got on week 18, if you don't mind. While you check that, let's go to the Sunday evening game, bro. This is gonna be the number one game between
the Chargers have an easy schedule on New England this week, and next week is Las Vegas.
Okay. So I don't see them losing. I don't see them losing those two games.
To be honest, the Dolphins are a very rough spot, because also the Colts don't have a very tough schedule. They have Giants this week and the Jacksonville next week.
Okay,
So
that's a division game though. Don't get it twisted. That division game against Jacksonville, don't get it twisted. It's gonna be a toughie.
But Jacksonville right now they're literally just dropping like flies.
They don't got their starter. In there so we will see. So for the game of the afternoon or the evening on Sunday, Green Bay Packers go to the Vikings. I'm rooting for the Cheeseheads on this one. I think they're way too hot right now. Both of them are hot. It's kind of rough to see who you're gonna pick, really. Mm-hmm. Usually the home team has an advantage on this one, but
it's Minnesota.
But it's Minnesota in this case. But I'm gonna go with Green Bay. Green Bay has been playing lights out, and I think they won this one.
I don't think Minnesota's gonna handle the onslaught of the Green Bay Packers. Green Bay Packers have been playing like somebody owns their money.
Yeah.
And so I got the Packers by 10 or by 13.
And I got them by a TD. So, and then on top of that, if you saw the Falcons and Vikings game, the Vikings couldn't stop the running game. And Jacobs for the Green Bay Packers is a beast. So he's going to be in there running all over them. So I'm definitely going with Green Bay on this one.
And also Green Bay has a very balanced offense, which, again, against Minnesota. All
right. And for the game, for me personally, all the week.
We call football.
Listen, let's talk dirty birds, okay? Let's talk them dirty birds. Obviously, we hyped up with Penix Jr. He made all the right calls. He made in there. He stepped in there. He looked like a vet moving people around with their eyes. I really like that. The linebackers were reacting to where he was looking, and then all of a sudden, boom, there's a pass. Making the right decisions. The offensive coordinator, great job, guy. I gotta give you that one. The defensive coordinator, we played all the way around, good game. The problem is that we need to play against good teams like this. All right, Roger, we beat the Giants because we went out there and we did what we had to do. What's expected from us to do, right? However, with all that, this is the first time I'm going to give a shout out to the defense. This is the first time since 1983 that we have 2 pick sixes in the same game. Okay, so shout out to the defense. Shout out to all of them Bates and them boys and Simmons. They are doing a great job. Now this is the weekend, bro. This is the do or die. All right. So this is the do or die. We're gonna go to Washington. We got them Commanders. We understand. We got that rookie, the dual threat. He runs. He passes the balls. Great. Make great decisions. For me personally, Jaden Daniels is the rookie of the year. Give the man already the trophy. It's a done deal for me personally.
Yeah. No, the allegations, the
I don't think both.
Penix, not Penix. I mean, Bonnet. No,
you can see it. All right, it's a big difference how they play. All right, especially coming out of this past weekend win out over the Eagles. So outstanding performance, by the way. So we already know how he plays. So straight up, I don't want to dial into it too much. I want to give the love where love is due, which is Penix Jr. stepping out there. You can see the ball coming out of his hands differently. He just throws accurate. He's a lefty. How are you not gonna love him, bro? He says the right things in the interviews. Kirk Cousins is assuming his backup role, so just make sure you just train him, give him everything that he needs.
Poor Kirk Cousins, bro.
Hey man, I was one of those. I didn't want Kirk Cousins to be benched, man, because you paid for that guy. However, you pay money for that guy, guaranteed money too, $100 million. Okay, guarantee, like my boy Charles Barkley says. All right, so that's what kills me. I hope they reconstruct the contract some way somehow to get him out of here and get him traded somewhere else, and we can get something back.
I don't think he needs to get. I don't think he needs to get out of Atlanta. In my opinion, I think he's always good to have a good mentor figure. Maybe they can just restructure his contract to make it make him pay less, and then he can retire, and then they'll continue paying.
Yeah, especially when his wife his wife family lives in the area, so they like the area too. So
he's such a good guy that I don't think he will ever take being benched wrong.
Yeah, I think he's helping him a lot too as well. So like that, the potential of his wife being comfortable and all that. Mm-hmm. He's in a dome. Something could happen, and he can step up. You got to better him in the back, but his contract needs to be kind of reconstructed. Yeah. So that's just my opinion on that. So once again, calling back.
I would even be surprised if they buy out his contract and they just listen up.
They get to an agreement to buy out because they ain't gonna pay $100 million. They ain't gonna pay that.
Probably if they pay him let's say an 84%, which is I think will be $74 million.
Mm-hmm.
That's not bad.
I won't even go like that. But I won't even go for that. But calling again to the defense, making a call to the defense. My offense, we can score in anybody. I got belief on my rookie, but this is gonna be your first challenge, and it's gonna be at a different stadium. Obviously, outside we play in the dome. We can control the weather-wise. Now you're playing outside. This is different. Ball, it's going to be cold out there in Washington. So the ball is going to fly a little bit more. You just got to make sure that they don't – McLaurin, I think it is the cornerback for the Commanders. For the Commanders, I think
Scary Terry. Yeah.
Man, that secondary is crazy. So just do what you got to do. I hope that my offensive coordinator generates a good plan as far as involving the running. Algier needs to be involved, definitely. We get it. Robinson is the beast. He's the leading back or whatever. But Algier needs to be involved, all right, on this. And my boy Pitts, my unicorn, bro, you got to step up, bro. You got to wake the hell up. All right.
Unicorn?
Yeah,
More like,
bro, I
yeah.
have him in fantasy, bro.
No. Yeah, you actually said it correctly, unicorn, because he doesn't exist.
Yeah.
That
Literally.
just like Kyle
Literally.
Pitts. Kyle Pitts does not exist. I am sorry. I was one of the people who's like, oh, give him time. He'll come around. Give him time. He'll come around. He's not that guy.
Nah, if he doesn't do something from this point on, man,
I think even at this point, it's too little, too late. I'm sorry. He needs to.
Right,
In my opinion, he needs to move. He needs to move from Atlanta. He needs to get out.
We had Smith, for the tight end that is in balling out in the Dolphins. We didn't give him a contract back because we have Kyle Pitts.
Kyle Pitts is he's inconsistent.
Bro, it's just killing me.
He's inconsistent.
Run the damn routes, bro. Run your route. Make the defense think that they're gonna pass it to you.
He's inconsistent.
Oh my God.
The previous offensive coordinator was using him as a goddamn decoy, which is goddamn stupidity.
Yeah.
It's like having Shannon Sharp in your as your tight end, and I'm gonna make him a decoy.
Yeah, making no sense. No sense. So I hope you find a way how to get him involved, because the defense, guess what? The defense ain't gonna prep for him.
No, they're not.
They're not gonna prep for him. Ain't nobody prepping for Kyle Pitts, and that is the scapegoat, ladies and gentlemen. Make Kyle Pitts relevant. The Commanders are not expecting that. You got that card in you.
But does he have it in him? That's the issue.
That is the problem. I can't do that for them. I hope he got it. I hope he goes out there and make it happen. I hope he shows up. This is the time, ladies and gentlemen, Atlanta Falcon fans. Hey, race up. We're in the house. This is the time. This is the one that we actually need. All right.
Also, one more time.
We get to the Panthers whenever we get there. Go ahead.
Also, I'm sorry to tell you this, but Penix, this is when he needs to show what he's really about.
Mm-hmm.
Last week was the Giants. That's literally that's a practice one. That's a sparring session.
Yeah. At least he showed. At least he showed
good mechanics.
He showed good mechanics. He showed potential. He showed good decisions.
But in this
he was
one,
ripping the ball. He had one interception, but it wasn't his fault. The receiver bubbled it. He had it in his hand, bubbled it, and they took it from his hand. So I ain't gonna count that. You can count that in the numbers, but that ain't it. So 200, I think it was 287 yards passing. Come on, guys, let's go. All right, so
not bad. Not bad for a debut, but again, it's one of those teams that it's one of those things that should be regulated to another league.
God, Jesus. So I hope. Hey, okay. I hope we're ready.
Question: Is it going to be Commanders at Atlanta or Commander at Falcons, or
it's going to be in Washington, the game.
So you're going to go and see Washington again. That Commanders stadium that is popping.
I said, yes to all the above questions that you got
against a powerful team, against an offense that it's scorching hot. I'm sorry, Penix, not to be a bad person to you, but I think this is where you're gonna feel the real pressure of being a quarterback in the NFL, and
he loves it.
I don't think he.
He loves it.
I think he's gonna go for like 180 yards, and yeah.
Are you gonna kill my boy like that, man?
No. Okay. I think he's gonna go for 180 yards, but I think it's because they're not gonna give him space to throw the ball. He's that defense for the Washington. It's very sneaky good, and also again Atlanta tends to be very inconsistent when it comes to their offense. Part of it is because again Kyle Pitts.
All right, so they're facing a top 10 defense, right? Yeah. So in the passing, they top 4, so the passing gonna be hard for him. That's gonna be a challenge.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. they're probably what they're going to do just to like protect him. They're gonna be throwing slants to the side, and they're gonna be trying to play laterally and not try to go downwards to the like
But
throw bombs.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, and in the run, they are number 29 in the league. That's why I come back to it again, guys. You have to involve Algier on this game. And Robinson, I know he's going to be involved, but you got to put the bowling ball, literally, Algier, a guy that runs straight north. He doesn't know nothing about south, east, or west. He just goes
the Lions.
Straight up.
Take a page from the Lions. Run a dual running back offense. It's not bad.
We've been doing it. The thing is that the offensive coordinator hasn't been calling the plays like that for them. So that's why it's killing me. It's killing me. We always been known for like a running offense first, and then that set up our play actions. That set up our deep throws. So we will see what's going to happen. Obviously, the running game must be showing up this weekend. Okay, so we will see what happens on that, and let's go back to week 17 and just finish it out.
We call football.
All right, that's a Sunday night football game that's going to be interesting. Please, ladies and gentlemen, any like or share will be greatly appreciated. And to close out the Week 17 picks, we got the Lions going to Santa Clara out there at to play the 49ers with Purdy and them boys. What do you think about this, Hush? Your team is going to go out there. What you got on this?
It's time! Ladies and gentlemen, the Minnesota Vikings, they blow it. The Packers destroyed the Vikings, and then we destroyed the San Francisco 49ers, and we finally clinched the division. No more arguing, no more fighting, no more step backs. We just destroyed a San Francisco team that even has players going from the bench saying, I don't want to play. I want to get out of this game. Screw this team. They're borderline poverty franchise. People, it's the Lions' time. Thy kingdom come, Lions all the way. Lions by 20.
By 20, I got them Niners.
Hater.
By a field goal.
Hater. Actually, you know what? I hope we lose. You know why? I hope that the Vikings win, and I hope we lose. Because when we face your Atlanta Falcons, we'll destroy them.
Hey, bring it on. Bring him on. So I got the 49ers. Purdy is going to try to extend that a little bit more. I think they do got it on them. Debo and them boys are going to come in there and play. They haven't shut none of them down yet. So we will see what's going to happen on that. With this,
I don't know why, because they're eliminated.
Oh, come on now, man. Let people want to see them play. All right, and they're out there at hometown Santa Clara.
So Debo has been disappearing the whole year, and he finally shows up in the last 3 games, but it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. We will see. Sometimes it's good being that Darth Vader team. You know what I'm saying? Try to mess somebody up. So it's always good. It's always good. That's a fun. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's a Week 17 picks between Hush and Nolo Boy #Red Cup. Let's go out there to the main background and just get out of here.
We call football.
All right, Hush. Any last minute something you want to put out for the team and the viewers?
Nothing. Thank you for watching. Happy holidays, people. Nolo, that's all up to you, sir.
Hey, all day, every day. Well, once again, thank you for watching. Like I repeat, Hush X words. Also, ladies and gentlemen, we got multiple programs going on. We have We Call Wrestling tomorrow with that man right there, Hush X, G.I. Josh. We got Jay Salas in the house, and Derek also will be in the house. My boy Derek at #, aka DJ, is gonna be in there on that one. On Monday, we got We Call Golf with myself and my boy Miguel in there, which he just went to the island of Puerto Rico. Hope he's doing it. He's doing it big out there. Hope he's having a great time. Bring some golf clips from over there. Would be great. Awesome. Then we got We Call Sports Puerto Rico as well. Just for those that do not know what is going on in the island as far as sports, my boy Jay Salas is bringing it out to you guys for you guys to know what is going on in the island as far as basketball, volleyball, anything that is hot. All right. So on Wednesday, you already know we call football. It might be again Hush X and Little Boy hashtag Red Cup, or it might be a special guest coming through. But if not, probably Hush X is gonna be here with us again, just talking about playoff scenarios and what we do and what's going on. And on Thursday, the main podcast, the one that started all this big project, We Call Sports Podcast, with John D and G.I. Josh, and obviously your boy, Nolo Boy, hashtag Red Cup, talking about NBA, MLB, and boxing, all right? Thank you for it. Any like or share will be greatly appreciated, ladies and gentlemen. Remember, measurement of excuses is 0. Please take great decisions. Think about it twice. If you're going to do something, write to us, do something, hit us up. We Call Sports. We on all social media. And one of us is going to, talk to you, hit you right back, okay? So measurement of excuses is 0. Go through the wall. If not, go around it, but go through it, okay? Just make sure you get over. Do not worry about it. Family is first. Reach out to anybody around you, friends, family. This is, unfortunately, the best time of the year for some of us, but at the same time, this is the time where more suicides happens in the United States and in the world. Okay, so please reach out to somebody. Don't do it. Your life has value. Trust me on that. Okay.
Yes.
All right.
And also always remember, people, tomorrow is always a hope, never a promised. Just cherish your time that you have now. Cherish your family. Cherish everybody. I know sometimes it's not easy. Always looking towards the future, but sometimes live in the present, people. Like I said, tomorrow is always a hope, never a promised.
Guaranteed. As always, we don't talk about it. We be about it. This is We Call Football. We out.